Hey guys, grab a cup of coffee, give me a few minutes. We're going to talk about putting airbags on the back of the motorhome. Hopefully you learned something on this one along with me. Never done it before. Well, hope you got your coffee, guys. Hey, I'm back at this. You remember the last video I put on there? It was about this thing here. Well, I took it back off so I can make a cover. And I took a piece of tin. I'll tell you what, took a little thinking, but I drew it all out, and this is what I came up with so far. Yeah, I made a box out of a piece of tin that come off of a trailer. I cut out a hole for the window, if you remember right, in another video. Now then, I'm going to just file down these little sharp edges here. Then we got to figure out a way to attach it. It will ride like this down the road, or anytime I'm stopped, and that'll just protect the gauges and keep people's eyeballs off of it, you know, so they don't go back there and start cranking on stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Let's see if we can figure out a way to hinge it now, okay? Well, there you go. All made out of scrap metal. Matter of fact, it's made out of a piece of tin. But there she is. That'll cover it up. It'll hinge right like that. And I can get in there and get to it, and then do all that stuff. I can come back here and lift that off pretty easy. And what I'm going to do to hold that down is I'm going to put a little hasp here. I'll have to go pick one up, something that looks halfway decent. There's some Harley-Davidson bolts right there, so that makes it good. Oh, okay. But anyway, that's going to work. The airbags should be here tomorrow or the next day. I did sell the others, so I'm going to do an opening and a review on that right here on this part, and then we'll put them on and I'll show you how we did that. Well, here it is. It's done. There's where all the air controls will be. Pull that up, and then we just lift that up and we get right into them there. Now that'll lay all the way down. As you can see, it's going there anyway. Now all we got to do is we got to run our lines into there, but this will keep the weather off. Like you can see, it's been raining. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's been raining. So all we got to do is put that there. That keeps the weather off of it, like I said. Whoops. There we go. And oh, there we are. And then we just slide this right into here, like that. Lock it down. Keeps that from going anywhere. Wind won't blow it off, and it'll protect all the gauges. So that's that. My lawyers, Ditcher, Quick, and Hyde, told me I should have a disclaimer on here and tell you that I'm affiliated with Amazon. This is the kit we're going to use. I'll unbox it and show you everything that came in the box. And then we'll show you a little bit about installing it. Well, it is Idaho, that's for sure. Wind is a-blowing and it's still cool. Waiting on parts. A couple days later, a day late by now. Probably be a couple days late. Or more, who knows. But anyway, we got some blocks put under all the tires. We got it jacked up. We got the jack stands underneath it. Got others for when I'll probably have to jack that rear end up and down to get the bag in. Got everything ready, got other blocks back under there. Drove it up on there first to give me a little head start. And now we're just waiting for the parts. Supposed to be here hopefully today. Anyway, there she is. Well, we got it. So, the post lady couldn't deliver it. I had to go to the mail room to post office to get that thing open to pick it up, but here it is. We'll get her opened up. Let's see if we can get this just a little bit more situated there. There we go. All right, well, here it is. Got a hole there. Got here about 4 days late, but where I live, everything has to go through Salt Lake City. Then it goes to Boise, Idaho. which is past us. Then it comes back to Twin Falls, which is past my town again, before it can get on a truck and then, you know, get delivered. Well, let's see, it goes from Twin Falls on a truck to my town and then into a car and then to my house. Well, it's got it here. But here it is. This is a kit number for the 2016 Ford chassis E350 Cutaway. There's all the everything there. Constructions. Now, these are not as big as the ones I had on the pickup. Hopefully they do good. They're supposed to be really heavy-duty whatchamadingies inside, but this has got to be down because you got your air hose up here, and then you got your two mounts. So let's pull out. We got the airbags, one. We got two. Then we got Airlines and a decal. Whoop, whoop. And you got your shield right here for the your exhaust. So we can put that on there so it don't burn the bags. Already know that. Then we got the clamps that hold it on. Got two clamps on this one. The old one off the old Dodge only had one clamp, but it wedged in there so you didn't need another. So we got those. Then we got the bottom bracket. I already know what this stuff is because I've been looking at it so much, waiting. Your axle goes this way, and this sits on top of the axle. I think that this would be your, towards your wheel, pretty sure. We might have to look at the constructions. All right, we got two of those, two bottoms, and we got two tops. And heavy-duty stuff. Oh, I'd say that's not a 1/4 inch thick, that's for sure. A little under a quarter. Now this from what I understand, the outside of the frame goes here, and this your airbag sits up on here like so, I think. Somewhere, how, I don't know. Oh, that's because it goes this way. No, it goes this way. This is the, I'm gonna have to get out the constructions because this is supposed to be the bottom. See what we got. We got more somethings. Anyway, that's what comes in the box. So now then, let's just gander at this real quick and see if we can just figure out how it goes together. I do have the instructions here. Yep, this is the bottom plate. Let's go this way. Okay, and then these two, you use that hole or that hole, like so. And I guess one goes one way and one goes the other way. So that's how that'll go. And then this will have to go like this because it can't go no other way because then your air inlet goes right there. Okay. Whew. All I gotta do is put it together. So that's all I'm going to show you. That's how it came to box. I'm going to bolt it together with this stuff. Get this bolted onto this part, all this part here, put together. Then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I got things sorted out a little better here. You can see what's what, nuts, bolts, all that. And then what I've done is I took and I marked this one for left because they're different. And this one for right, this one for left, this one for right. And I put it upon there so I don't get mixed up. Okay, so now I got all the bolts, nuts, and everything. You can see all that's out, ready to go. I used a metal marker to put on that. It'll stay there. Now, that's got only one clamp. Yep. And that clamp, I'll bet, goes down here. It looks like it would. Yep. Anyway, we'll get there. I'll put it together, show you. But I just wanted to show you, got all the parts out. Here's your fittings. And then you got your airline right there. And your sticker. Oh my heavens. A sticker. Okay, let's put her together. Alrighty, we got one together, but I wanted to show you something here. Doesn't say to, but I'm putting Loctite on these things because I don't want them to fall apart. And this is what I'm using for the Loctite. It's just the paste goes on well. Then I'm just screwing these down in here because this one don't have no way to cinch it down. I could figure it out, but it doesn't say to, and I'm not gonna. Then I'm running them down. Just like so. And that is tight, okay? Up there. Okay, that's tight. Now I'm taking a little hammer right here, my little rubber pinger, and making sure this is right in the center of that hole. Okay, that's all I'm wanting to show you is I'm using Loctite to put this together. This one's all together already, but this one's done. Like I said, everything, I marked everything right and left, so I know how to put it on and all. And when I get this one done, I'll show you where the clamps go. Oh, okay, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm not trying to teach you nothing. I'm showing you the way I did it. Don't do it and get hurt and then blame me, okay? All right. Well, we got that one kind of under there. I'm going to drill one more hole there. Had one hole in it. But I'm going to get under here and I'm going to show you how I got it up in there and what I did to save you a little time. Because I tried all different kinds of things. Now I know how. All right, with great trouble, I'm under here. All right, first thing I had to do is I had to undo this. So I could get the bag up in there. And, you know, I don't know if I needed to do that or not. Did I show you that? Could you see it? Yeah. Because I ended up coming up from the top down. I couldn't get it up this way, up through here. Where's my finger? Up through that way or over through that way. So I went up and came over the axle and dropped it down in there. Now then, the instructions didn't say where for sure to put this. And when I put it together, it has a little groove here. And I thought, well, that's going to be the best place to put it. But it wouldn't fit through there once you got all together. So I put it there, then as I started cinching it together here, it popped in, and that ain't going nowhere. I'm going to put another bolt in it. Everything is Loctited like you've seen. It's all put together. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side off before I even start over there. I did have to take the wheels off. Didn't like that. That's a lot of work. I'm going to have to drill one hole. Probably that one would hold it. There's not very big nuts. But if it did hold it, that'd be all great. But if I can get my drill bit in here and drill another little hole through there and put another bolt in there just like the instruction says, then I don't got to worry about it. Now I'm going to run my line from here back to my little control box right through. I'll take that line right through all that, down back to the back there, about where that's hanging down. Then tomorrow, because I'm tired, I'm going to jump on that side right there. I'm going to try to get this buttoned up on this side and call it a day. So that's how I did it. I used 15, 13-inch wrench, millimeter, I mean. I used some WD-40 on the, I had to take the rubber stopper off right there. Don't forget, you got to take that off. So go ahead and squirt some oil on that while you're doing everything else so it gets a little lubricated, because it's going to be rusty. But that is the way I want it. And so I'm going to now run the line, clean my tools out from over here, take them over there for tomorrow. But I got to put tire and everything back on here too. So I'm going to drill another hole first. Well, that hole's drilled. So going to drop that bolt in it right there. Then we'll start assembling this side. I see if I can get some help from Miss Vicky to run some hosing over through there. I got to figure out a way to keep it away from the exhaust, but I'll figure that out. Well, we're on the other side. Matter of fact, the other side is done. It was much easier to do this side. One of the reasons I already had the tools out. I knew which tools I needed. So that was helpful. And I knew where everything went. And I didn't have to move some of my venting. Like on some of you guys, you'll have venting hoses you're going to need to move. Everything on mine clearanced. When you're jamming that in, make sure you jam that in between your springs. That helps keeping it from shifting. But and then make sure you don't pinch no wires, which I had a wire pinched. One I'd put on there, that blue one. I'd put it on there to feed some 12 volt in the back. So I wanted to make sure no wires are pinched anywhere, and they're not. All the brackets are going up properly. This side's done. That side's done. I got the muffler. I can't see it, I don't think. Let me see if we can get you over there. And then there you can see part of it. We got the guard on it so that don't get hot. Had to put that little extension on there to keep that away from the bracket. That was in the package. So we're good to go now. What we're doing now is I'm going to run these lines back there. You're going to want to run yours in whatever way you want to. But anyway, I'm going to run them out of here now and then hook them up in the back. And we're done under here other than that. Done. Oh boy. See how old I am? You would think at my age I'd just hire somebody to do that. And on Social Security, you do it yourself. All right. Hey, that's all I'm going to put on here for now. I'll show you a little bit more later. I hope you can hear me. It's windy out here. But this is what we're going to do. We're filling her up right now. As you can see, both gauges are coming up. I'm going to take it all the way up to 100 pounds because it's supposed to be able to go that far. If I got enough air pressure in my tank to go that far. Come on and kick in. Well, the air pressure never did catch in because I was trying to test out my little air compressor too, and the one I carry on there, and I had it set on 50 pounds, and so I'm going up to 50 pounds, and that wouldn't go any further, and I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, I ain't going to make this any longer. You're going to see how this works when I get it parked, but you got the general idea. When I get it parked, I can lift one side up or the other side, whatever I need. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Maybe even drop me a comment. I do read all the comments you put on here. It will help my channel greatly.